Hey guys, good morning. I just got back from Starbucks, so I'm gonna wait just a few minutes. But I had something on my heart that I wanted to share with you this morning. Most of you know I work from home. I have two businesses. I have two kids, and the two businesses that I have literally have like exploded. Well, one of them has exploded overnight. The other one is hopefully going to explode if I can ever get some time to get it started. But I really don't have, I think most of us here, we don't have free time, right? We don't have, it's so funny sometimes on social media when I post things and people are like, yeah, I don't have time for that, right? So the truth of the matter is we make time for what's valuable to us, right? And so personal development has been something huge in success, in my success. It's been something that, has played a crucial role in me keeping going as an entrepreneur, because y'all know that it's hard. Like, it's really, really hard to keep going and to fuel your fire on a daily basis, right? And so personal development is huge, but the truth is it's almost always the first thing, along with health and fitness, that end up going the first thing out the door, because they're not really things on the outward that you can see, right? They're things inward. So, long story short, I drive to Starbucks before my husband leaves for work often, literally just to fuel up, because I am a coffee snob and don't really like making it at home. I like all the fancy stuff. And also because it gives me like 10-15 minutes to listen to personal development or something in the car by myself with no kids music or anything. And so this morning I am reading, or I should say I'm listening to, hey Jayza, what's up, girlfriend? I am listening to Girls with Swords, and it's how to, I forget the little tagline on the bottom. I think it's like how to carry your cross or whatever, something like that. But oh my gosh, it's taken me a little bit to get into it because I don't love Lisa Bevere's voice. I'm sorry to say that. There's something about it that just like isn't flowy for me. It's kind of harsh. And so it's just been weird for me to like really get into it. But this morning, the chapter was just amazing, and I had to share with you guys, because I think so often sometimes, because we have God on our side, even right now, like, I feel like my life is being so abundantly blessed, right? And to someone from the outside looking in, they might feel like, oh, well, that's just like, she's lucky, or she just, everything she touched, I've heard this, everything you touch turns to gold. Well, first of all, I think I've shared on social media a little bit, I had a really, really, really rough 2016. I had a lot of crap happen to me and our family, and we're still dealing with some of that stuff. But I choose not to like talk about that stuff all the time. But just because somebody's life looks glamorous on social media doesn't always mean that they're not dealing with things. And so here's the deal, guys. We are on a different level because we are believers. We have Jesus in our hearts, and we are fighting a battle that a lot of people aren't necessarily fighting, right? So I want you to know, because you are an entrepreneur that has Jesus in their heart and that wants to share his love, right? Because you are that person, you are a target. You are a target for the enemy, for the devil to want to attack. He doesn't want you to be successful. He doesn't want you to share your heart about Jesus. He doesn't want you to thrive, really. He wants you to be miserable. That he comes to steal and he is the thief. He doesn't want anything good for us, right? And so you are truly, as an entrepreneur, you're a target. And as an entrepreneur who loves Jesus, who is committed to sharing him, you're a target. You are going to be right there in the bullseye, and he is constantly going to be throwing things at you and shooting at you, and, daggers and arrows, all of those things. But my friends, I want you to know, because you're a target, choose to be a warrior. Don't be a victim, right? And so whatever your circumstances are in your business, when it's not thriving, when it's not going well, right? There's a reason sometimes for that. And I will be the first to say that not every God-sized dream is meant to come true. Not every business is supposed to succeed. I'm proof of that, right? I was in a business before, and it just wasn't succeeding in a way that was making me feel like, I always say, was the juice worth the squeeze, right? The juice, like the squeeze, I was squeezing daily. I was working so hard, and it just wasn't coming out, right? The juice wasn't coming out a little bit, right? I mean, I was fed and our family had money and I was getting paychecks, and to everyone else it looked great, but it wasn't for me. So not every entrepreneurial thing that you get into is going to thrive just because you have God on your side. That's not how it works, right? But I want you to know you are a target. So choose to be a warrior. Choose to be a warrior princess, because we are princesses. We are daughters of a king. We are daughters of a king who wants us to be successful. He wants us to be abundantly blessed. It might not look the same way that we think it is supposed to look, but he is going to bless you. And so the other thing about this little chapter that was really amazing was that warriors are chosen, soldiers are paid. Soldiers sign up, right? Obviously not necessarily when back in the day when you were enlisted, you didn't have a choice to be a soldier or not. But people sign up now. People sign up to be in the Army, in the Navy, and a Marine. People sign up for that. They get paid to do that, and I mean, I'm not saying that is not, it's amazing, right? But they sign up for it, they choose, right? But as a warrior, and it's so selfless to be a soldier, right? Please don't get me wrong there, because I have family in the armed forces and all of that. But what I am saying is warriors are chosen, soldiers are paid, and you are a warrior. You are a warrior. You are a warrior princess. And I want you to be able to wear that armor, right? Because your armor is the Bible. Your armor is the promises of God. Your armor is him and knowing him and being confident in who he is, right? So I want you to know, just because you have God on your side and just because you are a God-sized dreamer with a business does not mean necessarily that your business is just going to explode and thrive and be the best thing ever, right? Because you're a target. The enemy wants you to fail. He wants you to be distressed. He wants you to fail, right? He doesn't want to see you succeed. And he certainly doesn't want to see you succeed and give God the glory, right? So, you are a target. I want you to choose to be a warrior princess. Get your armor on, right? Get in your Bible. Know the truth. Have Godfidence. Know that He is going to turn everything in your life that is bad into something good. Like I said, if you follow my journey at all, I've been going through just so much stuff in 2016, and it brings me to tears to think about how he has turned that mess into such a beautiful, beautiful message, and he still is. And I'm truly humbled that I've been chosen to be a warrior for him and to share my life on social media. It's not always easy, right? It's not always easy to cross lines with, faith and religion and all of that in a business, right? But I truly feel that God has just blessed me with this opportunity, and all the struggles that I've gone through and still go through. Life isn't perfect, right? I think, again, social media can really allow things to look better than they are. But I want you to know you're a target. The enemy has you right in his bullseye, right? He is ready for you, and he is going to attack you every single way he can. But you, sisters, you are warrior princesses, okay? You are warrior princesses. So go out there and fight the good fight, right? Fight the good fight, because I promise you the battle has already been won. It's been won, and you're going to succeed. You're going to win at life, right? So I just wanted to encourage you this morning. If you are feeling attacked, that's actually a good thing, right? If life is just perfect for you, you probably aren't doing right? Like, we are supposed to be challenged as Christians. We are supposed to be challenged as believers in Jesus, because we have to face those battles in order to prove that we have a God that's bigger than our battles, right? Your God is bigger than the Goliath that you're fighting today. So I wanted to encourage you this morning to be a warrior princess. You have been chosen for this job, right? You have been chosen to fight this battle. And just because you're in the target of the enemy and you are like the bullseye doesn't mean you can't win. So I love you guys. If you're looking for this book, it is called Girls with Swords, and it's by Lisa Bevere, and it's really, really good. So I don't read anymore. I just listen to things when I get ready and when I get 10 minutes in the car by myself. So that's what I listened to this morning about being a warrior princess, being a target. And I wanted to encourage you guys today, if you're facing that, if you feel like you're being attacked, you are being attacked, right? You are. Like, that's just how it works. But you are a warrior princess, all right? I love you guys. Have a great day.